You abandoned a ship, and for 38 years, it kept sailing without you. This is you on the SS Baychimo, a 1,322-ton steel-hulled cargo steamer. Her job? Haul fox pelts along the Arctic coast of Alaska and Canada. 230 feet of riveted steel, a triple expansion engine, a crew of 32. In photographs, she looks ordinary. Squat funnel, heavy bow, cargo booms over deep holds. Nothing suggests she would become the most documented ghost ship on Earth. On October 1, 1931, the Baychimo was finishing a trading run near the Seahorse Islands, Alaska. Her holds were packed with thousands of white, cross, and red fox pelts. Then the pack ice closed. The crew reported the ice singing against the hull, a high-pitched vibration that made teeth ache. Ice under compression produces exactly this sound, a resonance that can fracture welds and loosen rivets. To 32 men trapped at the 70th parallel, by October 8th, the Baychimo was locked solid. The owner company sent an aircraft on 2 weeks later. 22 crew members were saved, 15 men stayed behind, including Captain John Cornwell. They built a shelter on the ice from ship hatches and tarpaulins, a wooden hut a few hundred yards from a steel ship, in cold that cracked skin like dry parchment. You could say 2 structures sat on the ice, one human, one machine. Only one would survive what came next. On the night of November 24, 1931, a blizzard hit. The men could not see the ship from a few hundred yards away. When the storm cleared the next morning, the horizon was a blank white void. The ship was gone. Cornwell assumed the ice had crushed her. A 1,300-ton steamer swallowed whole, a logical conclusion. But an Inuk seal hunter spotted the Baychimo 45 miles south, drifting, intact, completely empty. The blizzard hadn't destroyed the ship, it had set her free. Cornwell and his remaining crew reached the Baychimo and boarded her. The fur cargo was still there, thousands of pelts frozen in the holds. They salvaged what they could, hauling bales across the tilted deck. But the Hudson's Bay Company declared the vessel not worth saving. They ordered the crew to abandon her a second time. A perfectly intact ship, written off with a memo. Within months, the Baychimo appeared again. She was spotted in the Beaufort Sea, moving through open water with no crew and no engine running. In March 1932, Leslie Melvin boarded her while traveling to Nome by dog sled. He found her drifting and silent. Can you spot a pattern? The ship did not want to stay abandoned. Over the next several years, multiple parties tried to reach the Baychimo. Each time, weather or ice forced them back before they could secure a tow line. In March 1933, a group of Inupiat hunters found the Baychimo near Point Barrow. A sudden storm trapped them aboard for 10 days. They sheltered in the holds, surrounded by cargo frozen since 1931. The table in the officers' mess was still set for a meal coated in gray ice. They salvaged Sunlight soap, a bucket of sweet pickles, and a silver toast rack. To the Inupiat, the ship was not a ghost. It was a metal island, overflowing with strange things from a world they would never know. But here is what unsettles the record. They reported that the ship drifted into open water overnight, while they slept. When they woke, the coastline was gone. On August 11, 1933, the MS Trader encountered the Baychimo off Wainwright, Alaska. Aboard was Scottish botanist Isabel Wiley Hutchison. The crew attempted to tow the ghost ship. The Baychimo was too large, her hull anchored by a private pan of ice she carried with her. Hutchison salvaged sacks of artifacts, including copper Inuit parkas and masks. The tow failed. Again, the Baychimo drifted away, as if she was on her own journey. Sightings continued through 1934 and 1935. Each report placed her farther from the last known position. Some locations contradicted prevailing Arctic currents. In November 1939, Captain Hugh Polson boarded her near Point Barrow. He attempted salvage. The ship vanished into fog. Every rescue, every tow line, broken or abandoned at the decisive moment. But the real horror is the timeline. World War II consumed the Arctic shipping lanes. No one looked for the Baychimo for over 2 decades. Ice pressure should have crushed her hull within a few winters. Corrosion should have eaten through the steel. In March 1962, 31 years after abandonment, Inuit hunters spotted her in the Beaufort Sea. Structurally intact, still drifting, still empty. Naval architects had calculated the hull could not survive more than a decade without dry docking. The confirmed sightings span 38 years. No marine engineer has published a satisfactory explanation. One theory? Shore-fast ice acted as a protective cradle, shielding the hull from moving pack. Another? Seawater freezing inside created a composite of steel and ice. But theories are not answers. Therefore, the expertise fails where the evidence insists. The last confirmed sighting was 1969. The Baychimo was frozen in pack ice between Point Barrow and Icy Cape. 38 years without a crew, an engine, or a port. Her paint had bleached to bone ivory from decades of salt and wind. She had become a white shape against a white horizon. In 2006, the Alaskan government launched an official search. They used satellite imaging and sonar to sweep the Beaufort and Chukchi seas. They found nothing, no wreckage, no debris field, no trace. Inupiat elders called her a vessel the sea refused to take. In their telling, the ship chose to keep traveling. 17 confirmed sightings across 38 years, an estimated drift of over 10,000 nautical miles, without crew, engine, or navigation. Open any maritime registry today, and her status reads the same. Not lost or destroyed, simply missing. The company abandoned at least 9 other vessels to Arctic ice. None were ever seen again. If the Arctic kept one ghost ship sailing for 4 decades, the question isn't whether there are others. It's how many are still out there, drifting through water like a ghost that can never be caught.